and welcome to DearDharmaDude. My name is Vivian Cao, and I'm with the Venerable Master Heng Sheng, and my beautiful guest, Sophie. And in this series of the path to becoming a Bodhisattva and the Bodhisattva path, we've established that the Bodhisattva comes in many various forms, including the educator and the student, the healer and the sick, the helper, the mother, the the keeper of the house, many, many different forms that a Bodhisattva can take. But what it comes down to, again, is not only just constantly giving yourself to others and the commitment to service, but a very important degree of maturity and understanding of what needs to be done and how to approach that, and the intensity of engagement is also really, really important. So what do you think about that?
I would like to ask Thai about the blind spots and about the shadows, because I think people can help others who can see himself or herself too. I mean, you need to know yourself if you want to. You need to have the knowledge of yourself too.
So in developing that maturity, how can you develop it?
She talked about the shadows and the blind spots. That's very true, because to be Bodhisattva, actually, we need to become more and more aware of ourselves.
Right.
So to be mature is the other way to say that we develop our awareness. So because we are aware of ourselves, so we know how to act in certain circumstances. And because of that, usually we know ourselves and we know our blind spots.
What's a blind spot?
The blind spot is like when you drive, there's that area that you can't see it.
Right, and the car, okay.
The same thing, when we do things, when we say things, when we just don't know, there's something.
But it's a blind spot. How do you see the blind spot?
You can't see the blind. If you see the blind spot, it's no longer a blind spot.
Right.
And so, by developing awareness in meditation, most of the time, one of the ways that we can develop the awareness to understand the blind spot is that when you meditate, your mind becomes very, very, very focused. And by focusing, you seem to be open up a kind of awareness. You see, when the cat was sitting very, very, very quiet and looking at the mouse, then the mouse coming out.
Okay.
The cat doesn't move. The cat staying there and wait. The mouse may never get out, but the cat's focusing power increasing. But by increasing, his awareness also increase. You make a drop of a pin somewhere, the cat immediately knows. Okay. The awareness is that kind of thing. So when you are focusing on the topic, when you meditate, you increase that awareness. So that's the way you deal with being aware of yourself. So this awareness is awareness of the space within your heart. And so when you meditate, you don't need to think about anything else, but you increase that awareness. So at the time that for example, in the evening, you go back home, you review what you do, and that awareness seems to bring you to a different perspective, that you look back into the movie that you play.
That reflection.
As a third person viewpoint. And suddenly you can say, oops, yeah, well that is quite a lot of ego here, play here. So that's a little bit arrogance over here. So usually we can be able to do that when you review the movie that you have. Now, regular people who don't have any meditation, sometimes we also know it as well. But if you do meditation, it's faster, it's easy to catch it. But then the question is, well, can you catch the time at the very moment you become arrogant about yourself, for example? No. Usually we don't have that power.
Right.
But if you practice a lot of meditation, and the kind of meditation to develop the self-awareness, usually you can catch it slowly, you can catch it instantly.
So realistically speaking, so I'm 25, but
okay.
I deal with high school kids every day, and I just don't think that it's very practical to say, hey, if you really want to fix yourself and become more aware and become more mature, sit there and meditate. Because I personally, to be honest, I don't know how to meditate at all, and I don't think that I've ever successfully sat and meditated. And I'm ashamed of it, but I mean that's the reality of it. And I think that
Right.
a lot of my peers, a lot of people I come in contact with, I mean, if that's the only way, then we're kind of in trouble.
No, we have many ways.
Okay.
Of course, many ways, but that is one sure way that we can use to help to increase the self-awareness. The other way is you listen to friends.
Can we keep a journal, or like to reflect on the day?
The journal is actually like a mirror that reflect back, and you can see.
Because that's how you think.
But again, how you think, but again, because you can't catch it. Why? Because you are dealing with yourself.
Right.
You're dealing with something
so
that
biased.
you always make the rationality and justify for your action. In the meditation, you don't look at that, but the power of meditation helps you when you get out of it. You see it better. The other way is listen to your friends, listen to your people around
Get an objective point of view from someone.
Exactly, objective view from others. And the most interesting way is this: you ask the people that usually don't like you, or the people who always criticize you.
Right, constructive criticism.
Yeah, and even if people are not having the constructive criticism, they can always see the blind spot. They always say something. Even the very destructive criticism always have a point, because they must see something in you. So, but if you are open for criticism and open for people to approach you, then you always see things. So, how to develop this kind of understanding and awareness of your blind spots? Listening. Keep listening to people. Keep open yourselves so things come. People say things. And sometimes people don't say directly. People say somewhere, and you can pick up. Because they don't want to make you lose face. You say somewhere, you don't say that. You say, oh yeah, the master could be blah blah blah. No, you pick up. I pick up a lot. People don't say it directly to me, but they say in the kitchen here, they say in the office there, but I pick up. So we have to learn that the skill of open up and the skill of listening.
So since we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, the concept of listening is really, really important, and to be able to develop that maturity in our spiritual path.
Yeah, but then don't forget that the meditation is something that if we
really important.
We can meditate everywhere. You can go to the ocean, you can go to the beach, you can go there. Just close your eyes and do the little breathing, deep breathing into the navel here. The breathe down deeply there. That's all you need to do. And do it for maybe 5-10 minutes and just focus on it. So when you focus, you can be more aware of the space around you. It's a space mental. So you need to close your eye and breathe very slowly down the navel. And just 5 minutes sitting there quietly and still. And that will have increased tremendous amount of awareness already. So it's something you can do it, right? 5 minutes, come on, 5 minutes.
I will make a conscious effort. So again, in recap, in our spiritual path, in our Bodhisattva path, it's very, very important to develop that maturity, and to help, one of the most important criteria in develop that maturity is to meditate. And to meditate, it doesn't necessarily mean to sit there for hours. It's just take a second, have it silent, or just focus within yourself, and through that you'll develop a sense of self-awareness, and you'll be able to ultimately identify blind spots and hopefully fix it. If not, any source of reflection, whether it be feedback through others, positively or negatively, take that and just use it as a learning process, and we should be okay. Thank you so much, Sophie, and thank you, Master, and thank you, viewers. See you next time. Bye.